Hello and welcome back to Crosshatch Puzzles. We're here for another New York Times Daily Crossword Solve. Today is Wednesday, May 27th, 2026, and today's construction is by Dario Salvucci, who has one previous byline in the New York Times, I believe a Thursday puzzle earlier this year. And it's a Wednesday, so we'll expect a midweek, mid-difficulty themed puzzle. And yeah, let's see what Dario has in store for us for today, this Wednesday, May 27th. Let's get solving. He's always hard to find. I guess Waldo, probably. State tree of Massachusetts and North Dakota. This is almost always elm. What did I do here? Highlight that. Okay. Popular pub pastime, maybe darts. Superman is one notably. Do we want something like a flyer or a comic, maybe even? I'm not sure. O Sole Mio is the name of a sort of popular Italian song. Best effort. Not sure. Perfect. Ideal, maybe? Let's check these downs and see what we've got. Dickens' Oliver Twist for one. A waif? Is that what we want? Oliver Twist is not in quotation marks, so we want this to refer to the character, not the story. Style magnate Gucci is Aldo, I think. Stead, in something's stead, in one's stead is in one's lieu. Honey alternative, and honey in quotation marks here, so we want honey as a phrase or as a nickname. In this case, probably something like Deary, but let me check this again. Oh, an alien. Yeah, I see. Okay. Looks like Deary. Tripping, perhaps, on LSD. If you're on LSD, you're tripping. You're on an LSD trip. Things exchanged at an altar. Not vows here, which would, if I'm glad I have the I and the D in, because I would have definitely put vows. But in this case, we want I do's. Decorated with a raised design. We want embossed here, I think. One with a fake account. Probably not something like a bot here, but a fake account, a fake story. I think we want a liar. The Blank Prometheus, Mary Shelley's subtitle to Frankenstein, the modern Prometheus. Red flag for a mortgage applicant. Bad credit, probably. Let's see if these downs match that. Fine, just the way things are. Do I want set? Please, no more. TMI, maybe too much information. Far out, rad, you could say, the radical. Like many wines and cheeses, aged, probably. Best effort, your A game, so this is set, then. Fiddlesticks, darn something. University in Troy, New York. Whew, I don't know. Pitch-altering clamps on guitars. Those are called capos. What? RPU? I really don't know what this is. Okay. November 19th, 1863. 4 and? I mean, sure looks like 4 and, but why? I mean, is this the date of Lincoln's Gettysburg Address? Probably. Steam engine need. Coal is what you need to drive a steam engine. Low-lying landform. I don't know, actually. January 20th, 1961. If these are all going to be Lincoln quotes, I don't know much of them. Delhi lentil stew. A dal is a lentil stew in India. Delhi is the clue for India there. Rapscallion. A scamp? Maybe that doesn't look right, though. Oh, 1961. Ask not what? Ask not what your country can do for you. This is at JFK. Okay. Not all Lincoln, then. Filming location for the archaeological dig in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Filming location, I don't know. Sorry, do I know them? Who, you might ask? This is a quote, is a clue in quotes, so we want an equivalent phrase here. And instead of just saying, sorry, who do I know them, you could just say, who? Not one for company, a loner, perhaps? Nickels and dimes, well, that's both examples of, when together, examples of change. See, to see something is to get it. Veer this way and that, to careen, probably. Includes in an email, CCs, gets going, starts. The Sahara, the filming location, that's fine. Fiddlesticks. Darn something. Huh. Numbers that aren't entered on bowling scorecards. Tens. Because if you get a 10, you have either a strike or a spare. Oh, I guess a strike, because you wouldn't put the spare as a 10 anyway. Sister outlet to Banana Republic is The Gap. Round house and igloo, perhaps. Elaborate trick. Not sure. Nickel or dime. Not nickel and dime, but nickel or dime. A coin. Rocky actress Shire. I don't know. Big name in shapeswear. Spanx. Elaborate trick is then a hoax, I believe. Rotisserie rods. Spitz, I guess. Is this Talia or Tanya? Oh, 2004 is Ella Enchanted, so that looks good. Noun or verb, or a description of 20, 30, 46 across. I get it. Part of speech. That's fun. Friends in Cannes. In Cannes, in France, you might call your friends amis, plural. Gossip is to dish, to gossip, to dish. Speedy driver slangily, someone with a lead foot, or you could just call them a lead foot. Also, buko meat is veal. What? Darn it all. Fiddlesticks, darn it all. So this is RPI. I've never heard of this university before. A rapscallion and not a scamp, but a knave here. Low-lying landform, maybe a glen. I wouldn't really call that a landform, but maybe I'm mistaken about what a glen is. I thought that was a sort of a clearing in a forest, but maybe I'm wrong. Question from one smoker to another. Got something. Got a, I don't know. Sorcerer, maybe a mage? College chant accompanying beat army. Go something? All-powerful avatar in Ready Player One. I don't know. Lennon's mate and one-time bandmate. Yoko Ono. Transforms into, morphs into, like the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Musical piece with repeated themes is a rondo. Salon supply, maybe hair dye. Worship, in a way, to pray to is one way of worshipping. Hit way up in the air as a baseball. What? I don't know. August 28th, 1963. Have a dream. Yep. Locker room emanations are odors. Wait, so this does this help me here? Go Navy, beat Army, maybe? To sky. Oh, right. Anorak. Okay. To sky the baseball. Oop. Okay. Lil ol' me. Moi, you could say. Something you do every day, say. A ritual, possibly. Feliz Año Novo. Or Ano. Feliz. Spanish. Año, I think. All-encompassing prefix. Omni, the prefix omni literally means all, or everything, and ignited is lit. Engineering competition with two battling devices. Is this robot sumo, maybe? Got a match. Not a got a light, but got a match from one smoker to another. Word with wine or city. A port wine or a port city. When doubled, a chocolatey treat. A bonbon, is that what we want? Multiple choice choices, maybe. A, B, or C, I guess. That's a really weird entry. Walk-off inning, usually the 9th. Sought a seat in a parliament or something like that, is ran for that seat. Japanese sash is an obi with which to tie your kimono. And this is bonbon after all. Okay. Good. Actually, a fairly easily solved puzzle. The theme Yeah, part of speech is what we want here, noun or verb or a description of these three entries. And so we have just in the clues the dates of these famous speeches. Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address 20 years ago. No, fourscore and that doesn't make any sense. 40 and some years ago. I don't remember how many. 40 is 80. Couldn't have been another 20. Anyway, whatever. I don't remember exactly how many years. But that's the sort of civil or anti-slavery speech from Abraham Lincoln. Then on January 20th, 1961, JFK is asked not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. And then August 28th, 1963, Martin Luther King Jr.'s famous "I Have a Dream." In each case, we get only part of the famous line, not even just part of the speech, but part of the famous line. These ones start the line and don't complete it. This one doesn't start from the beginning, it omits the word "I" and just puts "have a dream." So in each case, we have just part of the speech, the famous speech there. So that's a good theme. Other things notable, Superman is one, notably that ends up being an alien, just meaning that he is not of Earth. And we don't usually describe Superman as an alien in that sense, but it's true, nevertheless. This, again, lucky that I had the I and the D in before I came across this clue, because I almost certainly would have fallen for this and put vowels. It's the right number of letters. But in this case, we want I do's exchanged at an altar. I have to look up what RPI is. Not sure what that stands for a university in Troy, New York. I'll have to, again, clarify for myself what a Glen is. Took me a little while to get Sky, which I'm a little annoyed at myself about. Robot Sumo is a fun reference. Might be a debut entry. Not sure. Talia Shire, I think I've seen Rocky, but it's been a long time, so I don't know who this is. Wonder if I'd recognize her from anything else. These couple of clues here, I don't remember where the other one is, but need to notice whether something is in quotation marks or not. This one for sure, Oliver Twist, not in quotation marks, so we want to interpret this as the character, not the book. This, on the other hand, is in quotation marks, so we need to interpret this as something you might call someone, as opposed to the food stuff. Trip in the New York Times almost always refers to LSD. LSD is a sort of convenient combination of letters that constructors like to make use of in the puzzle, and so trip is the sort of standard way of, sorry for the plane outside, the standard way of misdirecting for LSD clues. Fake account, here too, account is one of these words that often gets used to mean either an online account, like a sort of a username, password kind of account, or a story, and can go either way there. We have several just in quote phrases that we need to replace. Fiddlesticks is equivalent to darn it all, far out is equivalent to rad, and please no more equivalent to TMI. Have to look and remind myself who Anorak is in Ready Player One, and I get college chance. So this must be the Naval Academy, the U.S. Naval Academy. Go Navy, beat Army. I guess there's a sort of a friendly competitiveness between the Navy and Army academies there. Another phrase, sorry, do I know them, just becomes who. I don't know whether smokers still use matches, but sure. This is a fun clue, all-encompassing prefix. For omni, the prefix that literally means all. And yeah, sought a seat, a little bit misdirecting, because we want a seat in office. So that's A Good Wednesday Puzzle by Dario Salvucci. Really easily understood theme and a pretty free-flowing grid. So I enjoyed that solve. If you enjoyed watching it, please leave me a thumbs up to let me know. And if you want to know when I'm posting next, hit the subscribe button and you'll get those notifications. And we'll see you next time on Crosshatch Puzzles. Cheers.